Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Fair for bring back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love it. And do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, today we're going to talk about Dr. Nandi. She has been trending and I'm sure you guys have seen it. A lot of ninjas have been sending me messages. Owamie, I want you to break this down for me. Please, I need to understand. And I'm just like, I have made some of you lazy. Like, you don't even want to read anything, and I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. Now I do have this bob tube dress, guys. Don't think that I'm actually naked. So this story, you guys, is about Mr. Thabo Bester. So I'm gonna just go ahead and call him Thabo, and Dr. Nandi. Now Thabo, you guys, just in summary before I actually go into reading everything, he has been sentenced to 50 years in prison for some really horrific things that he has done, including RAPE. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this article. It's quite long, from Citizen, and then I'm gonna see where I can skip, and then I'm gonna obviously just give you guys the important parts, and I'm gonna obviously also then comment on it. So they are actually saying that having with emotion and with tears streaming down his face, a visibly drained Thabo Bester duped the Facebook rapist pleaded for leniency in the Durban Magistrate Court yesterday before being sentenced to 50 years in jail. Okay, so what they're basically saying is that Bester was 23 at that time, related his story of personal hardships that started in Johannesburg, claiming years of abuse and poverty had led him to his crimes. But Magistrate Sharon Marks was not moved. Marks gave him 15 years imprisonment on each of the 2 counts of rape. He was sentenced to another 15 years with 5 years suspended for each of the 2 counts of armed robbery with aggravating circumstances. Bester pleaded guilty to all charges on Wednesday. Speaking in the mitigation of sentence, Bester said he had made the best of a bad situation. I did what I had to do in order to survive, he declared. He claims that he was abandoned by I was abandoned by my parents and left in the care of my alcoholic grandmother. People she worked for helped me put through school, he said, adding and that he had to drop out in grade 5 to fend for himself. Okay, so he basically just says a lot, like, which is just a story of somebody that has been through hardships, growing up with a grandmother that is an alcoholic, and how he had it tough in his life. And then obviously, like, he then went into his stories on how he was sorry and he had to swallow his words, but everything that he said, you guys, because it's a very long paragraph, it's a very, very long article, it clearly did not help too much, because they ended up sentencing him to 50 years. Now obviously the other part that I'm going to also talk about here is said that you have scarred these girls for life. Obviously those are the girls that he actually raped, and they will never be the same again, she said. So I guess that's the magistrate. You lured 2 beautiful and naive girls to your lair, where you carried out this well-planned and premeditated heinous acts, she said. Okay, so they're saying that Mark said she did not see any genuine remorse shown by Bester for his victims, but only for himself. And then they're saying that Bester is also suspected of having committed a string of other crimes in Cape Town, Durban, and Gauteng, including the murder of a woman in Milnerton last month. Now the serial rapist challenged police via social network sites such as Facebook to catch him if they could. Okay, so Guy was very bold about this. But anyway, as time goes, allegedly, I feel like I just have to say allegedly this guy dies in prison from some fire, and then all of a sudden people are seeing a man that looks exactly like him with somebody that looks exactly like Dr. Nandi, and that is why Dr. Nandi has been trending. So the allegations are saying that obviously something has to have happened. Now, one thing for me that I can go ahead and tell you guys is that if he is out and this is really him and he's not the one that died in that prison cell, because allegations are saying that in the prison cell they did say that they did get the cops. I personally do not trust our police officers. With enough money, these people can definitely be bought, okay? And like, we are not just talking about something that has not been proven. This is something that has been proven. And so for me, it's like, this is honestly just so crazy. Now, obviously, if everything is the truth, now imagine, guys, like, this is the situation that happens. This is a guy that has raped 2 women and was found guilty, and he did plead guilty, and then he's also suspected that he has killed another woman, and then he's also pleaded guilty to, like, you know, charges that are also like, you know, robbing and stuff like that. And then after that, this man gets arrested, right? And he gets sentenced 50 years in prison, shapu. And then after that, all of a sudden, somehow his cell, I guess, catches fire, and they find cops in there. And obviously, if it's him that was in there, it has to be him that is dead. But then now, everybody is seeing a man that looks exactly like him go sentenced with a woman that looks like Dr. Nandi. Like, basically, that is the whole story. Now, there are people that are saying that they're very disappointed because Dr. Nandi has got kids. Allegedly, she also has daughters. I don't really know her. I only just followed her now because I was like, okay, before she makes her private, her account private. But she would be the dom copest of the dom cops in the whole universe. To be with a man that is obviously like, you know, the leopard never changes its spots, you guys. It doesn't, you know. The spots are gonna be there, even if no matter what happens, even if new skin is to come in, it will come with those spots, okay, because that's exactly what it is. When you are dealing with somebody that has, you know, raped, somebody that has done these heinous crimes, especially one where they're alleging that he has even, you know, taken somebody's life, and you think that, oh, with me it's gonna be different, you know, with me it's gonna be, it's never gonna be like how it was with the other woman, or it's never gonna be how it was with this and this. They don't change. They just do not change. Now, I do hope that all this is just, you know, social media and Twitter BS, and it's not him, and this nigga died in that fire, okay? Like, because I mean, if you is a rapist and you are even being accused of being a killer, I just personally feel like, child, if the fire happened and you did die in there, like, it won't be the worst thing to ever happen to us as a nation, you know, like one pervo or one perv down, you know. I wouldn't be too saddened about it, but unfortunately, knowing the legal system that we have, knowing the correctional service people that work there, you know, just knowing the reputation that they actually have in South Africa, we have in South Africa, I do see the story going the way that Twitter is actually talking about. Now, I've not seen any post that Dr. Nandi has actually posted, so I do not know if this is true or not, but obviously we all know that there's many people, you guys, that they have, you know, just play dead and they go ahead and they continue. Now, if you look at the 2 pictures, it does seem like he grew hair, you know, and looks different, but not that different, still the same person, you know. They look very much similar, as much as the other one has hair, the other one does not have hair, and I think that as a country we're just not angry enough, you know, that all this stuff could actually be happening, because there's no way that guy could be able to leave without the help of an actual correctional service person, right? Now, I guess that one of the worst mistake that they actually did is the fact that they did not move to Dubai. Sentence just way too damn close. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. From Owamie, I love you guys, stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Mwah.